Okay, so to create your chart, your each class has a different total amount of points. So that isn't really a good comparison, but your percentages are a good comparison. So here I just added semester one, semester two, so that we could see the difference. Um, and then we'll select your classes. I'll hold the control key down and I'll select semester one, and then I'll hold it down, control key down again, and the control key down again for all three semesters. Insert chart. So now here you have all your semesters and then the different percentages or grades that they got for that. You can't really make a chart based on grades because the chart has to show values. So if you had classes and grades, those are both words, and so you need values to create a chart. So that really, it wouldn't work for that. Um, and then you would want to adjust these numbers. So the highest really you can get in a class is 100%. A couple other ideas though. So I'm going to assume that if this is a template, that you would have one of these templates for each school year. Here you want to make sure it says obtained and not obtains. And then I think I already fixed this down here for you. I think yours is STE and student is STU. So just make sure you check your spelling. But another way you might want to consider doing this is maybe rearranging your data so that you can actually keep track um, of your assignments and things like that as they go up. So here we have the writing class, and then I just named these assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the possible points, and then I use the sum function over here to add these up. So each time we add an assignment, this automatically will get updated. And then, of course, this would automatically get updated too. And then, so you would have for each class. Over here, then you can have running totals for all your different classes, and then just create your chart from this data over here. Over here on your spreadsheet, this information doesn't really mean anything, right? Because um, we don't really keep track of our points for a whole school year. We just do it for a semester. And your grades don't get transferred over, even if this is maybe for your child and they're in high school, right? Their grades aren't going to transfer over from one semester to another. They just get each semester has its own grade. Another trick just for your own use, and I actually keep track of my students' grades like this. So you can use this big long if function, but you can also make yourself a table down here. And when I do mine, this should work. Let's see if it works with, we can have 0, 60, 70, 80, and 90. F, D, D, C, B, A. And then you can use your VLOOKUP. So equals VLOOKUP. And we're going to look up this value here. And we're going to look it up in this table here. And I'm going to use absolute cell reference so I can copy this down. And then my column index number, right? I want to get the letter grade, so that's over here in the second one. And this is an approximate match, which is the default. So I can end my function here, or I can choose true. and then copy this down. And since these are formatted as percents, if I update these few percents, whoops, 60%. I usually just keep mine as numbers. There we go. And that would update it, right? It's an exact match, or I'm sorry, an approximate match. So it has to find the percentages over here. So that's just something to make your life a little bit easier. And then you can use that for all of these instead of, again, using these big long if formulas. You can just use the VLOOKUP over here. So I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know if you need more help.